So for attack, it's button 3, and for jump is, wait a minute, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, button 1. Okay, let's hope that this works. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, so we definitely got the mapping wrong. Okay, because I think I pressed on one of the directional pads, okay, the D-pad, and it detected that as one of the mappings that we have just added. Down. So down is, okay, down is either button 3 or button 1. Okay. Button 3 or 1. So it's obvious that this layout is not correct. Okay, so let's take a look at this. It's not correct as well. Zero, 1, 2, 3. Okay, seems like all of the mappings here for the Xbox 360 and for the Xbox One is different. So that means we have to figure out the mapping, okay, the key mappings ourselves. Oh. Okay, input dot any key down. Okay, but one thing is for sure, we can definitely move our character using the joystick, since that is correct. Okay, so this is where we get the left and right for our character to move left and right on the keyboard, and this is for the joystick. Okay, for now I'll just check if H is 0. Okay, then we will get the input from the game controller. Okay, but ideally we want to only get the input from the game controller if we have found out that a game controller is connected. Okay, or H. Less than 0. Or H. Oh wait. Okay, we need to use a different H since we can't check for the same H. Okay, H for horizontal since the same H is affected by the keyboard controls, so we need to use a different H. Okay, controller H. Okay, controller H. Okay, so over here we check. Okay, if controller H is less than 0, that means you are moving left, or more than 0, that means that you are moving right. Whoa. Okay, we have to start controller H as 0. Hey, what's up, Hit? Okay, so it might be in the thousands, since the playlist is just a short playlist consisting of these few soundtracks. So they have been repeated and repeated and repeated constantly. Okay, so even though we haven't figured out the button mappings for the other buttons yet, okay, the joystick mapping is definitely correct. So we are just going to add character movement first. Then we'll move on to mapping the other buttons, which will allow you to jump, attack, and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Okay, I have forgotten to add something, which is the which is pushing the character using the input from the axis. Okay, so I need to remember to do that next time. Oh. Okay, controller H. Okay, so over here we'll just use horizontal force. Okay, so this is if the force came from the keyboard, and by default we'll start to get the force from the game controller. Okay, so that should do it. Okay, now when we start the game, oh wait, okay, seems like there's an error. Definition for attack. Okay, somewhere in the player script here we have an error. Oh, okay, we are missing a bracket. Okay, so sometimes this happens. Okay, that should do it. Okay, let's wait for it to clear away the errors and we'll start the game. Okay, now when we start the game, okay, we should be able to move the character left and right using the game controller, or rather the joystick, the left joystick on the game controller. Okay, so notice that now I can move the character left and right using the joystick. Okay, but of course, since I have not captured the input from the axis, from the joystick to the character's animator, the animation is not changing. So if I use the keyboard, then it works. Okay, now I'm using the keyboard, and now I'm using the joystick. Okay. Okay, now we need to get the horizontal force that is captured from the game controller and set it to our character's animator so that the animation can change for it to move left and right. Okay, so where is that? So even though adding game controller support might sometimes, okay, it might seem rather straightforward, but there's a lot to be done. Okay, else H equals to horizontal force No. Controller H. Okay, we might not need that controller H anymore. Oh wait, okay, we might still need it so that we can differentiate it when we check for the left and right arrow. Since for the joystick, you can't specify, or rather you can't detect it just when it's towards the left or the right, unless you get the value that it returns you and check if it's less than 0 or more than 0. Yeah. So that means we still need our controller H here. Okay, but we'll use H to store it as well. So over here, okay. So this should make it such that the other animations will play since the horizontal force is now updated from the input from the game controller. Yeah. Okay, so if we just search for H, okay, notice that we use H a lot throughout the entire player script. Oops. Okay, I mean the horizontal force H. Okay, and this is where we check if we change the direction. Okay, now when we move the character left and right using the joystick on the game controller, okay, the character should change change where it's facing. Okay, so let me move the mouse cursor away. Okay, and let's start the game. Okay, notice now. Okay, I'm using my joystick now. Okay, notice that the animation changes from left and right, and now it's running. Okay, so next we need to add support for jumping. Okay, and that means we need to get the mapping for the X and A button. So let's go to project settings and input. So it's obvious that it's not button 3. Okay, I'm just going to try to map the A button and use it for jumping. Oh, so this is 0 and this is 3. Okay, 0, 3. Okay, so I've discovered that the directional pad, this is 0 and this is 3. So that means 0, 1, 2, 3 or 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this could be 1. And this could be 2. Okay, so that's for the D-pad. So 0 to 3 is for the D-pad. Oh, okay, I need to change the input for the rest of the buttons to make sure that they do not overlap with the the D-pad. Okay, I might not be if I'm not currently responding to the Twitch TV chat, that's because I haven't looked at it yet. Oh, okay. So if I press up or down, the left. Okay, down is the left. Zero, 1. Controller D left. 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is 2. Wait, this might be 3. Okay, and the right is 1, I think. 0, 1, no, 2 and 3, yeah. Wait, could be 1. Okay, left or right? Oh. Up. Down. Okay, now I'm using the D-pad. So if I press right, it goes left. So controller D right or D left should be 1. And D right 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, so this should be 0. Okay, start left. What the? Okay, this is weird. Why do I have a feeling that the mapping changes every time the game starts? Wait, is that even possible? Okay, bottom 5.